The third drawer. Michael Callahan had a rhythm to his mornings. Wake up at 6:30, black coffee by 6:45, soup by 7:10, out the door by 7:30. His wife, Laura, would usually still be in bed when he left, curled on her side, strands of blonde hair spilling over the pillow like sunlight. They'd been married 10 years. He believed, until recently, that it was a good 10. But patterns are fragile things. It started with the third drawer. Laura always kept the bottom right drawer of her vanity locked. She said it was where she kept personal things, old diaries, maybe jewelry. Michael respected boundaries. But one day, while reaching for a cotton swab, he bumped the vanity and the drawer creaked open slightly. The lock hadn't caught. Inside, a phone. Not her phone. The one she used daily sat charging on a nightstand. This was older, scuffed, tucked under a stack of folded letters. Michael sat on the edge of the bed, thumbing the phone on. No fingerprint lock. Just a pin. He tried her birthday. It opened. What he found changed him. Text after text. Photos. Messages from a man named A. At first they were cryptic. Can't wait to see you again. Then more explicit. Photos, too. Of Laura. Of them together. Locations he didn't recognize. Dates that matched nights she said she was out with friends or visiting her sister in Portland. His hand shook. He put the phone back exactly as he'd found it. He didn't say anything. Not yet. Michael became an observer in his own life. Watching her, noting how she smiled at her texts, the way she locked her phone with a new code, how she started working out more, wearing perfume he hadn't smelled in years. He felt like a ghost in his own home. He didn't confront her. Instead, he planned. He hired a private investigator named Griggs, an ex-cop with a broken nose and a perfect record. Within a week, Griggs had photos. Laura, entering a downtown hotel with a man. Same man from the texts. A younger man, maybe mid-30s. Athletic, confident. Michael didn't cry. He laughed. A bitter, hollow sound. Then he made reservations for dinner. Her favorite restaurant. Candlelight. A little red dress she hadn't worn in years. He wanted one perfect night before it all came crashing down. That night, she looked radiant. Guilty, but radiant. He kissed her hand. Told her she was beautiful. You're in a good mood, she said. I just want to enjoy the time we have. She blinked. What does that mean? Nothing, he smiled. Just, I've been thinking a lot. And he had. About justice. About lies. About how to punish someone who shattered your world. 3 days later, he invited her to sit down. Morning sunlight through the windows. Her coffee steaming beside her. He laid the phone on the table. I found it, he said. She didn't deny it. Her face fell, pale as bone. Her lips parted, but no sound came. How long? He asked. Laura swallowed. Michael, how long? She closed her eyes. A year. A year. He nodded slowly. Was it worth it? Tears now. I didn't mean, it just happened. I was lonely. You were always working. We stopped talking. We were fine, he snapped. I loved you. She covered her face. I am sorry. He stood up. You will be. He didn't speak to her for 2 days. Then he handed her a letter. A single envelope. She opened it with trembling hands. Inside was a photo. A scan of a legal document. Adoption papers. Her eyes widened. What is this? Michael looked her dead in the eye. That man. His name is Andrew Langston. He's not just some fling. He's your son. She gasped. No, that's not possible. Yes, Michael said. You gave up a child for adoption when you were 16. You told me your parents forced you. I found the records. He tracked you down last year. You started seeing him. You were ashamed to tell me. She dropped the paper. Her lips trembled. How do you know all this? Because I met him. She blinked. He came to my office last week. Said he couldn't keep the secret anymore. That you were going to tell me soon, but he was tired of hiding. She collapsed into a chair. Michael continued, his voice soft. You didn't cheat on me, Laura. You were reconnecting with your son, and you thought I wouldn't accept it, that I'd see it as betrayal. Laura stared at him, speechless. He stepped closer. Why didn't you tell me? I was ashamed. Afraid. I thought you'd hate me. He shook his head. I don't hate you. I just wish you trusted me with the truth. In the weeks that followed, there were long conversations. Tears. counseling, apologies, rebuilding. Michael met Andrew again, this time not as a suspicious husband, but as a man trying to understand. Families are complicated. Love is too. But in the end, the biggest betrayals aren't about sex or secrets. They're about lost trust and the walls we build to protect ourselves from judgment. Michael learned that punishment doesn't heal, but truth does. And the third drawer? It stayed unlocked from then on.